I don't know how we got here. Said we're forever, then didn't care. We watched you fall down, down, down to the ground. One day we're dreaming, making plans. Next day you're slipping through my hands. We didn't know what love was until we lost it. Ooh, baby, it's tragic. Ooh, used to be magic. So take me back to when we were rolling, when it was easy. I get lost in your kiss. Spend Friday night smoking cigarettes. A good girl living in the moment. Say we take it slow, but got lost in the dark. Don't wanna let you go. I feel safe in your arms. Honey, in the games and the things people say left us black and blue. So take me back to when it was just me and you. I got the pictures, you got my heart. I'm only over here, but ain't gonna call. I'll sit around and play it all over in my head. Ooh, lost in all the reverie. Ooh, I want more than just a memory. So take me back to when we were rolling, when it was easy. I get lost in your kiss. Spend Friday night smoking cigarettes. A good girl living in the moment. Say we take it slow, but got lost in the dark. Don't wanna let you go. I feel safe in your arms. Honey, in the games and the things people say left us black and blue. So take me back to when it was just me and you. Oh, me and you. And diamonds, everything we had. I wish you would take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Don't wanna leave you in the past. Spend Friday night smoking cigarettes. A good girl living in the moment. Say we take it slow, but got lost in the dark. Don't wanna let you go. I feel safe in your arms. Money in the games and the things you will see left us black and blue. So take me back to when it was just me and you. Me and you. It was just me and you. Me and you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to have your company. And on the line now, all the way from Canada, is the amazing Danielle Ryan, who's keeping herself warm because it's really cold in Canada at the moment. But that is an amazing single. Congratulations. How do you feel about it?
Thanks so much. Yeah, I really love it. I'm happy that everyone's loved it so far too, and I'm so excited to just have it out. And yeah,
Oh, it's great. I mean, your career has been quite short, isn't it? As I said, from although 2016, which we'll touch in, we'll touch back in the day, but certainly your original single was out in about a year ago, something like that,
yeah,
wasn't it? So it's been
yeah,
a quite a heady start.
yeah. It's only been a year, so it's been nice. It feels like it's been a long time just because there's been so much behind the scenes stuff and just so much stuff leading up to it. But yeah, from this moment when you look back, it's like it's only been a year. So
I always say that people, if it's a newish artist, that you get to know of, and you think, oh, a new artist, but basically you've done a lot of groundwork, and it's like I always say it's like an iceberg. You'll see the tip of the iceberg, but all the groundwork has been the biggest part underneath the waves, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about how the song came about. What was your inspiration?
Oh, this was inspired by, so scrolling through Instagram, there's always people posting like, take me back, and it'll be photos of them at the beach somewhere, or, back before they had kids, or when they were skinny, or whatever it is. And it's always captioned, take me back. And at that time, I was like out of a relationship. It had just ended. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like take me back to back when times were awesome and things were good. So that just kind of started from there, and wrote it on my bedroom floor in a couple hours, and here we are.
And you've got like sort of a badass producer as well, haven't you?
Oh
Nickelback's
yeah.
producer.
Oh yeah, of course. He didn't actually do Take Me Back, but he's done everything else on the EP and stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he's great.
and he'll know. I mean, the vibe from the song, and I'm looking at your inspirations, and I can see your inspirations quite right through that single,
Oh, thanks. That's
which is
cool.
a
That's
great
cool to hear.
compliment. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
it is so professionally done and sung, and it's right in the center of what is current at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess so. Thank you.
Yeah. But is there a video out to this yet, or have you got one in the
There's a
pipeline?
video coming out on the 3rd, so it's that a couple days on Thursday, I
Oh
think.
wow.
The music video is coming out. I'm so excited about that more than anything. When I hear the song now too, all I see is the music video because I had to watch it so many times to approve it. But we filmed it at my grandma's house actually.
Oh
Filmed it at
wow.
Grand's. Yeah. She had a living room that like would work perfect for it because when we came up with the idea, I pitched it to the team and they like got, a producer to give us a budget for what it would cost, and the amount that they said was like triple what we had budgeted for. So I was like, okay, well, how do we make this like doable? And they wanted to do it in the studio. So I was like, how about instead we just do it at my grandma's house? So we shot the whole thing at my grandma's house, and it turned out so good.
And I think that adds to the flavor I've seen so many artists, some friends of mine who've done the same thing, and they've used something that's homely to them, and it comes
Yeah.
across really, really well. It's not
Yeah. Okay.
staged. There's no set. It's just as is. And I bet your grandma was making tea for everybody and
Oh,
feeding
yeah.
them well. I can just
Oh,
imagine.
yeah.
So how long did it
Yeah.
take you to make the video?
I was 2 whole days, and then I did a lot of I did all the wardrobe for everything too. So that actually took like a week of just like going downtown every day to like these weird thrift shops and finding outfits for the video. And when you see the video, you'll probably understand why, but
Yeah.
I'll say, I mean, we're going through eras. So we're going through like the 50s and the 70s
Oh
and the
wow.
early 2000s. So with all that, I had to like go find the wardrobes for it all.
I could have probably provided you with a lot of the 70s wardrobe right here.
Oh yeah,
You
I
know,
should have given you a call.
yeah, I was right in the middle of 70s was a great era, I must admit. Yeah, what I can remember anyway. But tell us, how did it all start for you? I mean, what was that sort of moment? Are you one of these people that as soon as you were born, you were singing and somebody opened the fridge and the light come on and you were performing?
No, I mean, I think all of our siblings, like I have a few siblings, and I think all of us kind of grew up just singing and all that type of deal. But um, I started in church choirs and doing lots of musical theater. That was kind of something I really loved doing. I loved performing. And then when I was like 13, I was like, yeah, I think I want to be Taylor Swift and write my own songs and tell my own ideas. I think I could do that. That sounds fun. So I started doing that, taught myself how to play guitar, and then it kind of just kept going from there. I auditioned for like a kids' TV show at the time, and I had kind of made it on there, and it just was like opportunities just kind of kept rolling into each other, and I kept just like seeking out music, I guess, and never really sat down and thought like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I don't recall a moment of being like, yeah, this is it. I just remember always liking it. So I was like, I'm not going to stop. And yeah, here we are today.
Oh wow. So, and then you sort of, have you been to Nashville? Have you traveled all the way down there or is it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been there a couple times. Nashville for me, I mean, I do a lot of my songwriting with my brother, who lives right next door. So that's my favorite thing to do, my favorite way to write. So I've done Nashville and I've done the rights and stuff, and I enjoy that too. And it's like a great experience. But all in all, I love just the comfortability of just writing with my brother and doing that. It's really nice because I can be like, I hate that idea, and that's okay to say. Whereas when you're with like someone you've never written before, you're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. You can only say no so many times. So
and
all my
also
dogs
there's a
are
reference
German.
point there, because if you're writing something about family or emotion or something when you was
Yeah,
growing up, you could actually look at him. Was that true, or did I dream that kind of thing?
yeah. No, he gets me too. So it's easy.
Is he a singer as well? Is he a performer or just a songwriter or just?
Definitely not a singer. Like he would never sing for anyone. I get these voice notes. I actually got some from him this morning of him like singing these songs that he's come up with these ideas for, like in the barn and all the cows are mooing because he works on our family dairy farm.
All right.
So he's sending me notes like that. But yeah, not um he never performed for you.
Well, tell us a little bit more about, let's see, 2016, which we hinted earlier on, and the Canadian Country Music Association Discovery Program. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. That's crazy that it's 2016 when you say that. If
I
that
know.
sounds so long ago, but it doesn't feel it. That was probably one of the greatest experiences um, I've had. I remember just like I remember loving it. I remember it being such an exciting experience and an exciting time. I mean, they had all like I'm trying to remember. They had all these like they had an industry week that you and the top like all the top six artists went down to Toronto for a week and we got all this industry information and all of this like help and we did like a showcase and we had a stylist and we did like interview training and just all these things that you would need as an emerging artist that was accessible and they like resourced that for us basically. So you learned so much and you met like lots of great people and lots of great artists and yeah, one of them I actually stayed with when I went to Nashville because she lived down there.
Oh
So
wow.
built some really great friendships and stuff. And um, yeah, it was a great time in my life. I remember it pretty well.
Yeah, no, I mentioned it just before we went on air that obviously being linked in with the British Country Music Association, like I am, we just had a meeting literally a few days ago talking about having an Horizon kind of program for people who just want to come, get on stage, do the bit,
Yep,
maybe not been on stage before. But you
yep,
just give me another idea actually to actually develop that more. And it is the fact that when you're an artist and you're new and okay, you want to sing, but what's next? Do you need a manager? Do you need a PR? Do you need
yeah,
clothes? Do you need a record deal? And to offer that to members of the association, I think it's probably a good thing to go forward because
yeah. Well, you're welcome.
I know, and it's yeah, I'll say it's all your idea. I won't plagiarize it.
Credit me on that.
But no, I mean it's a great thing because I think especially if you want to make and again there's so many sharks which I've heard of so many times of
Yep,
people going, yeah, well, and next minute there's nothing in the bank. They've done a runner, and
yep,
you hear that all the time. But basically, a
yep.
trust program where you've got the support around you, which you can trust, I think is
hmm
paramount, isn't it?
Yep, yep, totally. And I was really lucky too. Like when I started writing and stuff, my parents actually hooked me up with this guy who used to teach my siblings guitar when they were younger. So he had kind of been in the industry and stuff, and he even helped me just to be like, you don't have to go to Nashville. Don't spend all the money to go do that trip. You can record around here. Look out for people who do this, this, and this, and just even like navigating in that way. And I find people don't really have that. I was lucky enough to have, people looking out for me and who kind of knew what was going on in the industry. And I think if you don't know the industry, you don't know the industry. Like I'm still learning as time goes on, but to have that in the discovery program really helped me out as well.
I think it is, and like I said, it is such a minefield to get to wade through. Because
hmm
you want to sing, you want to write, but who actually hears that? What can you do? But
Yeah.
like over here, the artist over here, they're just getting to grips now. A few of them is to get, like you have, very good PR people
Mm.
you know, like Struss Entertainment is,
Hmm.
you know, have just come to the fore with me over
Yep.
the last month. And like I said to you just off air, then I'm due to go over to Toronto, Niagara, and all that. But I realised that the office of Strut is 12-minute walk from a hotel. So I've reached out and
Oh,
says,
nice.
"Do you want to go and grab a coffee? And let's
Nice.
put a
Yeah,
face
they're
to a
great.
name, you know."
Yeah, they're
And
great.
Jamie and the guys over there, you know. So, and forge a link between the two associations if we can, really, you know. So I
Hmm.
think it's well. But with yourself, then, what's round the corner? I mean, I know the COVID restrictions are easing in different tranches over there. But are
Yeah.
you out on the road again, or due to go out on the road?
I mean, BC is still shut down a little bit here, but I don't nothing as of now because everything's kind of unpredictable. No one really knows what's going to be going on, and there's a lot of booking and canceling right after one another. So right now, I think there'll probably be a couple of summer like festival shows, and I think my EP as well is going to come out in the next little bit here, which I'm so
Yeah.
excited about because I recorded that back in the end of 2020, I think.
Wow.
So I'm excited to like finally release it because I mean, as the label, like, no one knows how to navigate with what's going on, and everyone was kind of like, well, let's wait until this goes away. And after like 6 months, we were like, I don't think it's going away. We got to figure out how to do all this. But with the helps of social media and stuff, it's kind of made it a bit easier.
It has. I think
Hmm.
more or less, more so now. I mean, do you do live performances on social media? Is that something that you're planning on doing or have
Um,
done?
I do it sometimes. I mean, I usually do posted stuff more than
Hmm.
live things. Yeah.
Oh, great. Because I'll look you up on Facebook and tag you into the adverts for when the show and stuff after we've discussed it, after we
Okay.
finished it and edited it. So I'll sort of find you on Facebook somehow, and then
Yeah.
but tell everybody how would they find you? What's your website, and how would they find you on Spotify, etc.
Oh, my website's DanielleRyanMusic.com. I have Instagram and Facebook is just Danielle Ryan Music, and Twitter that's Danielle Ryan or Danielle Music underscore. But I never use Twitter. I made my first tweet the other day, and I was like, I don't even know where the how to even compose a tweet button is. I like searched for it forever because I haven't used Twitter since I was in high school, I think.
I know one of the directors of BCMA just said to me today, he said, "Oh, by the way, Paul, have you used TikTok?" I went, "No, I'm 60. Go away." No, I like it.
Yeah, TikTok's its own element too. Like it's its own world. Everything that happens on TikTok is strange and exciting, but it's its own world for sure.
Well, my final question, which I ask all my guests now, it used to be a different question, but on the same context. But I wrote a song because I've been a performer for 20 odd years myself over in the UK.
Yes,
But
I found that out. I Googled you.
oh, did you?
That's incredible.
Oh,
Yes, I
thank you
saw
very
that.
much. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's so cool.
And I wrote a song about friends, and sort of when last April was a big birthday. It's the holiday at the end of March, beginning of April is in line with the big birthday last year.
Okay.
So it's delayed because of COVID. But all my friends got together. We went around a fire pit fire, and the tents, and passed the guitar around, had steaks, had beer, and just chilled out. And it was a great relief to be around people like that again, and share stories, pick each other up, because obviously COVID's affected people
Mm-hmm.
mentally as well. And I
Mm-hmm.
called it Fire Pit Friends. So somebody said to me a few months ago, why don't you base your question around a fire pit party? So my question to you, Danielle, is
Mm-hmm.
you've got a fire pit party and you can invite 5 people to that party that's inspired you. Now, it can be religious, it can be family, it can be artistry, it can be songwriter, it could be all of those. Who would that be?
Mm. Oh my gosh, 5 people. It's funny that you say fire pit party. We just had a tailgate party for the release of my song. We just had that 2 nights ago, so that's what we did
In
in
the
the yard.
snow.
But no snow here. We're in the clear. Toronto for sure though. But 5 people. I hate these questions because like I don't know. I've never met any of them. What if they're not actually awesome people? But
Well, they don't have
um,
to be alive as well. It doesn't matter.
right. Okay, let's say Katy Perry because I think she'd be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
My brother for sure. because he'd have to witness what's happening and, you
And
know,
write it down.
experience it with me. And I don't know, the rest of my family. I don't know. I have nothing interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really have anything. Taylor Swift, she can come too.
Yeah.
What am I? I'm at 3 now. That's the end. That's all I got. And then my husband and my mom.
There you go.
Those are
I was
the
going to say, if you've got a partner, if they're not on it, wow.
I know. I was like, wait, this is gonna come back and bite me.
He said, I've just watched your interview and you never mentioned me. What's going on?
Yeah, we'll be back.
I said that to somebody one. I think, in fact, the first artist was Phil Vassar, who I said, not the fire pit party, but basically what it was Mount Rushmore. So you can put the 4 figures, take them off and put 4 figures chiseled in the rock, who's inspired you. And he basically went, oh yeah, my wife, my kids, and my son. And I went, oh. So now I just go, you don't have to be your family. You can actually expand it, you know? And then you've just gone, yeah, my family and Taylor Swift. I went, okay, fine.
That's the thing. I feel like it should be like a more thought out idea, but I don't think so.
No, well, I've thrust the question on. I think you did really, really well because
thank you so much. Wow,
with family, you've got to have family. And it's quite key when I talk about support. Some people think, oh yeah, you got your manager and all that. But if you haven't got the support around you, which is your family, which is the foundation, then it's going to be tough, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it is. And my brother, I know I've talked about him quite a bit here, but Brandon is like, he makes sure I do things. Like when I finish a show, he's like, you said this wrong and you need to fix this. Like he is like the guy.
Picky.
So it's great. But like it's good because I think you need someone that cares so much as well and like supports you that much with everything. So
I used to get that a lot.
Great.
I used to get that a lot. I used to come off stage and then I'd say, and then my wife would go, you never sang that song. That I said I did, but you were talking.
That's hilarious.
Sort of grounds you a little bit, doesn't it? Like, and then my mum's a great one where I'll say, oh, got a radio show to do. And she go, oh dear, do you have to do them radio shows? And I said, oh, do you want to come to this concert I'm doing, Mum? Actually at the end of my mum's street on Friday afternoon for these old days, we've retired and I've been asked, would you do that? I said, yeah, I'll do that. And I said, Mum, it's at the end of your street. Why don't you come? I'll see what I'm doing. Mum, you're not going anywhere. You don't go anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And it grounds you.
Yeah.
It grounds
you.
Yeah.
They keep you humble. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then when I started singing, she said to my daughter, Paul, singing, does he? Yeah, for about 5 years, Mum. Thank you. But yeah, but that you need family just to ground you.
That's so relatable, though. Like I get that. That's so great.
Well, Danielle, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I wish you all the best, certainly with the new EP coming up, and I'm sure your guys will reach out and so we can play it on the radio. But yeah, congratulations on the brand new single, and I hope it rides up the charts.
Hopefully.
And you never know, get to see you live sometime, hopefully, either over there or over here. So it'd be awesome. Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be great. Thanks so much for having me on here too. Like, that's awesome. But enjoy the rest of your day. And like I said, I look forward to seeing the video as well. That'd be cool. All right. I'll be saying, she got that from that shop, I bet. And she got that from that shop. And all them clothes from the 70s, I bet she got them. There you go, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. Well, adios. Thank you so much. Bye.